Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Week 32 review video. Coming off the back of a better week than the previous one, still not fantastic. Climbed a small bit of rank, probably like 20 spots maybe. But at least we didn't fall, which is good. We used two transfers last week to bring in one player that did well and one that didn't do as well. We'll get right into it. So first off, Suzuki does well with Parma getting the 10 points. We can see right where are they here? They tied Fiorentina 0-0, which is great for Suzuki. That does add to a little disappointment though, as Dodo gets the double clean sheet sitting on my bench, and Moise Kean therefore is not scoring finally for a game. Brought him in finally, and he did not score. Would have been much better to have had Dodo in for Coco or something like that. The COCO for the DO. Um, but so yeah, Coco was the lowest score on the team, just got the 1 point. Teo Hernandez did well, as we can see. He did score one of the four goals for Milan. Milan won this match 4-0. So a nice goal by Teo Hernandez for the defender goal. And Rahmani, the other player brought in, got a clean sheet and a 3-0 win for Napoli. Di Lorenzo was suspended for this match, unfortunately. I didn't really notice that. Obviously, I knew he was going to sub out and just bring in the next player, which was fine. Captained Pulisic this week, who had 9 points. Not the best player I could have captained, but he had 9 points, doubled up to 18. He had the assist, he had the two clean sheet points, full minutes played. So not a terrible performance there and a decent captaincy. Obviously, would have been better to have Teo Hernandez captain instead, but we're happy with that result with Pulisic. Yildiz is in some good form, scoring his second goal in like the past three games or something. But he got 10 points, which is good. Zakani and Lookman not producing this week. Up front, still nothing important from Pinamonti. Keane finally doesn't score in a game week now that I brought him in. Retegui did get a goal in the 2-0 win against Bologna here. As we can see, Retegui gets one of them there. And Retegui also had an assist. So two returns there. Very solid performance. We're relatively happy with the 85-point haul. It's only 13 points above the average, and we're wanting more than that when it comes down to the last few weeks of the season to really see a rank boost. But we survive another week in that top 500. We've set that as our goal, kind of to not drop below that 500 mark, and we push obviously to see as high as we can get. Let's take a look at our league, and I'm sure we have, yep, Snake still up top by a comfortable margin. Snake scores 68 points, so actually below the average this week. That's interesting. Had Teo Hernandez, some okay defensive points between Bokuma, Angelino, and Somer. Had Pulisic, but captain Lookman instead, which was unfortunate. While having Lukaku for Napoli, let's see how Lukaku scored here. So he got a goal and two assists. So a great match for Lukaku. We will go to second, which is Give United right now. And he scored 75 points, so just above the average. Had Somer captain, so got 12. Also had Teo Hernandez, played Dodo, but sat Yildiz, unfortunately. Would have been also better to have played Suzuki and captain someone else, even if that player was Suzuki. A somewhat lackluster midfield, but had Pulisic in there, and then had Retegi Martinez, who I believe scored a goal, and Moise Kean. In rounding out the top three, we still have La Abedia, but closely tailed by Udogji style. Also, Captain Samer has Rahmani, but otherwise poor contributions from the rest of the defense. Only 66 points overall. Had Nico Potts also a one-pointer. Lookman and Zakani not helping. Pulisic was the only returner in the midfield, but Retegi and Vlahovic did their jobs, both with two attack returns. Unfortunately, benching Sula and Svilar, both Roma players, had a good week. But that's all we got for this week. Team selection going to come out tomorrow as we start on a Saturday this week rather than a Friday, which is kind of nice for me. So I have a little bit more time to make these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Only about 6 game weeks left. Take care.